Whew, ha. Here on Saturday, January the 13th. Am I crooked? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm fucking cold. Marilee and I, well, just pretty much just got back from, she didn't want to go see Mean Girls by herself, so I was like, well, I could be, I watched Glee, because I never understood if it was like a sequel, or like is this, like, are these their kids or something, or is it like a remake or whatever? But I guess it's a movie version of the Broadway show. So I was like, well, I watched Glee, so, and it sounded more entertaining than boring history movies. One of my other friends might have wanted to go see in Branson. I was like, I'll walk around for 3 hours. That's fine. He's been watching these too, so he's going to know. I love your tits, Sean. Not you, just your tits. But that's fine. So it's cold. I don't know if I have popcorn in my teeth. That'd be a good thing. And I'm hoping I don't have to go back outside because I'm having some Funkos delivered today that I got in, like, I don't remember if it was their year-end sale or their year-beginning clearance sale, whatever. But I got one of their movie moments, and it's like one of the really big ones. I'll probably show my Funko haul off to you all when it gets here. I was kind of hoping it was already here, but it says somewhere between like 12:15 and 5:15. So I'm kind of hoping the box is too big, and they can't fit it in the... Because the rest of my mail I don't give a shit about. I just care about getting my Funko order. So if they have to drop it off at my front door and all I have to do is open the door and grab it and pull it in and shut out the winter until I have to go back to work tomorrow fucking night, I'm good with that. But until then, why don't we answer today's question here on Saturday, January the 13th. Did I say that when I opened? Who knows? I probably said the date wrong, or the day wrong, or something, because I always usually do. Okay, January 13th. What am I looking forward to? The snow to go away, that's for sure. For warmer climates, and that's for sure. I honestly don't have any big plans or any trips or like anything really planned right now. Marilee and I were even talking about, there's not really, I don't even necessarily know that there's any movies coming up. I don't know for sure what movies are coming up or anything. That I'm looking forward to seeing. Is there any Marvel movies coming out this year? I don't know. I guess I'm behind on knowing what my movies are, if there are any movies coming up. I'm looking forward to the second half of the third season of Chucky. That's eventually coming back. I don't know. There's nothing really... I mean, sometimes with my friends it ends up being a spontaneous plan to go do something. So, you never know. You never know where the fun's going to be. But at the current time, since I don't really have any plans, I guess I'm looking forward to the end of the year. So this is going to be a mountain for me to make a video every day. I don't know if I'm going to make it. There's still a lot of this book left. So maybe having the end of the year done and over, so they don't have to answer any more questions. That would be nice, I suppose. Looking forward to that. Maybe looking forward to spring, when I get a call back from the city and I get to go back to, mowing and making a little extra money, depending on, I'm hoping maybe my finances are in a better spot to where they could be even better if I'd been a better adult and spent more of my money, on adult things than door dashing and Funko Pops. But it is what it is. I probably could have made it without, I might have been okay. But if I get to go back to, mowing in the spring and making a little extra money in case if I need the money by then, whenever that's going to be. I suppose that would be nice. And like I said, the winter and the snow going away. It was like, I think it was 5 when Marilee came to pick me up, like 5 degrees. And it's like 8 degrees now and snowing, and it's colder now, even though it's warmer in degree. Then, you know, like if the snow's out there and it's cold and I don't like it. And I was just looking at, of course this could change by next weekend, but it's showing like next weekend it's going to be like 13 and -2 again. And I'm like, you can fucking stop that. You can, like, I don't know. Like, this Sunday is going to be like 1 degree and then -7. And I'm like, I have a friend, she lives in Montana, and she's posting about how cold it is there, and I'm like, nope, that's why I don't live in fucking Montana. Of course, their negatives are like double fucking digits, and I'm like, no, I'm like, no, thank you. Like, I think she posted it was like -27 at one point, and I'm like, that's why I don't live in Montana. That's why Michigan is nice to visit, but we, you know, we get out before winter comes, you know. We ain't no Game of Thrones fans around here, like. Winter's coming, we're out. Like, we're done. Like, you know, I guess don't actually kill us off, but, you know, Game of Thrones was very popular, or famous for that. Infamous, maybe, for killing characters off. But, yeah, it's like, winter's coming, that's okay. We can get the fuck out. Like, that's what we do, you know? So, yeah, warmer climates, for sure. You know, I'm sure we'll have some kind of fun. I guess, looking forward to next week. Is it next week? Yeah, I think it's next week. Because, you know, I've had this second part-time job, and we get together as friends on our payday Thursdays, and we go out to lunch together. And I haven't been able to do that since June. So that's something coming up next week. Next week? This week? Whatever you mean. I don't know. Yeah, because I just got paid by the city yesterday. And that was my last paycheck until spring from the city. So I'll be getting paid by my regular job this coming week. So that means it's time for a payday Thursday lunch that I haven't been able to go to since June. So from June 5th to January 5th, I've been out of the game, so I get to go back to lunch with my friends next week. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I guess I didn't even think about that. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I guess that is next week, isn't it? So there, something very, very soon to happen. At least it doesn't show snow next week. It does not show snow next week. The next time it shows snow is on Monday night, or Monday, when it's going to be 5 degrees, and the low is -6. Negative sex. It's the only kind you get around here. I'm sorry. It's like, don't look at the Yelp reviews. Very bad. -6. So, at least if it's going to be 13 and -2 next Friday, at least they can change that. I mean, it's a week away, so they can change. You know, Marilee and I that's another thing we were discussing today about how she looked, and it had 3 hours of snow to begin with, and then 2 hours of snow, and she's like, I don't even know if it's going to snow at all, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. They make a lot of money for guessing. That's for sure. But anyway, so yes, payday Thursday lunch coming up next week. That'll be fun to get back into the groove of doing. And all the, you know, random stuff. I'm sure, you know, there might be some random, you know, going to Branson for the weekend out of the middle of nowhere. You know, the adventure's fine. Adventure's fine with me. Just sudden adventure. It's good times. And of course, you know, Mom's birthday trip, but that's like in October. That'll be, or September or October, maybe, sometime. So, but that's a ways away, you know. So, whatever you do then, you know, having some time off from work is never a bad thing at all. So, and that's usually like a week. Oh, I farted. I coughed out a fart. I don't think you heard it because it covered up by the fart, by the heart, brain, by the cough. Yes, by the cough. Oh, goodness. But anyway, yes. So those are some things I guess I'm looking forward to coming up within the next year. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to my fun quarter that I'm getting in today. And hopefully, hopefully it, because those movie moments, I don't know if you've ever seen the Funko movie moment. I think that's what they call them, the movie moments, the big like square box. That's what I'm thinking. It might not fit in the. That's my saving grace. It might be too big for it to fit in those storage lockers down there, so they might have to drop it off at my front door. Like that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, they're pretty big. But yeah, once that gets here, I guess I'll show that off to you. But until then, I'm gonna get this uploaded for day 13, and I will see you for what I see you. Stay warm.